Hi guys, this is Grace Tolman from Grace Tolman channel here in YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Now I haven't done this homemade kit in a long time, so I figured I'd put one together. I've been really inspired lately by watching some of the fellow YouTubers. If you want to know who I subscribe, you can always look at the subscribe tab in my channel to see who have been inspiring me lately. And then also I'm in this mood of using up my stash, so I thought that I'd put together a homemade scrapbook kit in the month of August, and hopefully that I will be able to show you what I've done with this kit. So let's just get going here. I'm gonna show you the elements or the embellishments that I have later on. We'll start with the papers. Now I was watching this one video. I can't name the person because I've totally forgotten who it was, but I will make sure to link it up in the comment section below, or in the description below rather, just to make sure that you guys can go back to her video. Anyways, the specific lady that put together the homemade kit, she had this kind of a recipe for her homemade kits, which is 9 papers, 3 stickers, 3 embellishments, and 3 like finishing products. So I thought, wow, that's like a great combination of things, because then you will have just enough to make your layouts, but then at the same time you won't feel overwhelmed because you had just put kind of, you know, 1/2 of your scrapbook room in one kit, and you're just too overwhelmed. So I like that idea, and I tried honestly to do that, but I couldn't limit myself with just 9 papers. I think also because in my mind I'm going to be doing a few double page layouts, so 9 papers for me, it's kind of stifling knowing that some of them will be 2-page spreads. But moving on, I wanted to show you the paper that I'm basing off my color scheme with, because before, when I would make these scrap or stash videos, I had a color scheme but put together by somebody else that I kind of use, but now I just went on by myself, and I had bought some of these very popular and very hard to find, well, what I've heard anyways, hard to find pink paisley, the Paige Evans papers, which is fancy free. And I bought 3 of them when I was at the Scrapbook Expo in May in Denver. And so I bought just 3 papers because they were super expensive. They were like $1.25 a piece. And so I didn't want to spend all that money. And you know, for me, I mean, I like trends, but I don't really like jump in the bandwagon, so to speak, and buy everything in that collection just because everybody was buying them. So I just wanted to kind of test it out. And the paper that I really love out of these 3 that I got, okay, I'm just going to show you the 3 that I got. So I got that one, and then that's the background, and then I have the dotted one, and the background is this one, and then we have the stripe with the diagonal on, kind of quilting thing. But the color scheme that I'm pulling from is this paper right here, because it's very obvious. It has all of the kind of the colors and the designs that were in the collection, and so I thought that I would shop my stash to see if I have anything that's similar. And I did have a lot of pinks, I did have a lot of these turquoise blues, but what I noticed was that I rarely had this specific green. And so that was really hard for me to find. I literally went through all of my pattern papers and also my my cardstock to see if I have something very similar, and I had like just very few, which I added here, and I'll show you later. But another thing that I love was the flowers, and so that was one thing that I wanted to incorporate, and so this was the inspiration for my kit. So with that, so I have 3 of these papers now. So let's put that there. So that is the basis. And then I also have this paper from Studio Calico. It's kind of an older line. What is the line? Here and There. But I love the pink, the very light pink, and it matches with some of the, like this pink over here. I studied this square really well. And so I have that one. That's my number 4. This one was the closest green that I could find, and as you can see, it's just been cut apart and it's just a scrap paper, but I can use sprinkles of that. It's from that same line as the Studio Calico one. And this one was another green. Not sure if it's close enough, but I will work with it. It's a Simple Stories line. or paper rather. And then this one is actually Documentary by Dear Lizzie, but it has that watercolor effect of flowers, and I thought that would work, even though the flowers is a little bit slightly different than the the pink paisley one, but I think I can work with that. What I will do is I will use this flowers and not the other flowers right there when I'm putting it on a layout, just so you don't see those two differing flower styles in one specific layout. And this is the background right here. Now, these ones are Recollections paper, and I have two of these pattern paper right here. So this could be a really good base for a double page spread. So I added that, and it has gray on it, very neutral. And then this one is Color Chaos. I love the yellow on this. It's a little bit, I think, too bright, maybe, than the yellow that was on the pink paisley one. But what I love most about this is the script words, which I can cut out and actually use as part of my title. And then the background is kind of a grayish diagonal one. Here is another one. It's from My Mind's Eye. It's kind of an ombre look. All You Need Is Love. It's from Jubilee, and I love the very soft effect of it. It reminds me of watercolor that I was seeing with the Paige Evans line, and the background is dotted. Probably not going to use this side, or if I will use it, I will just use the circle ones, maybe punch it out or something, because the circles are too big for me. And then we have this one. Maybe I should just put this on the side right now. Okay, this one, I love it's not really super navy blue, but it has that dark blue color, and then it also has that kind of turquoise effect. And this is from Wanderlust by Heidi Swap. And then this one is Echo Park Princess. It has all of those hearts. I thought they were really cute, and had the different shades of pink as well as gray and black, and then just a solid grid black on the back of it. And then the last pattern paper that I have is this plus sign. This is from Color Chaos of Bella Boulevard, and then the back side is the turquoise. So as you can see, I'm really tried to be intentional with the choices that I made. I didn't do a lot of, what I'm trying to say is I did combinations of really bold patterns, at the same time patterns that could be backgrounds. I did want to use this one. It's a specialty paper. It's gold foil on vellum, and it just has stars. This is Dear Lizzie, and so I'm hoping to use that in like little bits and pieces. And then I did grab a cardstock, two cardstock for like maybe double page spreads, and this will be, I mean, this is a more kind of charcoal type gray, but I used that one kind of so it's not everything is black as far as my neutrals. And then I also have these scraps, and these are from an Echo Park line. I guess it's Photo Freedom, and these are just the same. I have a bunch of these papers, but they're double-sided, so I'm going to use this side and then that side. And I think it'd be good, you know, the 4x6s papers could be used for fillers or journaling cards, and then these no, I'm saying that 3x4s are good for journaling and fillers. And then the 4x6 could be used as mats or just parts of the title. And also for journaling. Okay, and then because I had gold in the stars. Let's see here. Okay. Because I have gold in the stars, that I wanted to bring that into other elements of the kit. And so I have this glitter photo corners, never used. I got this at Michael's in their clearance section for $1.79. I've had this for, I would say, a couple of years. So I wanted to see if I can use that. And then going with the gold as well, I have these thickers pack. It's the Meadow one. Meadow Prairie, I guess it said, and it's foiled letter stickers. And so I'm going to use that one, hopefully. And then I have another kind of title sticker, and these has a bunch of titles on there. And this is KI Memories that I got from Tuesday Morning for 99 cents. So as you can see, I don't have a lot of titles, because one of the things that I wanted to do is maybe use up kind of channeling a Paige Evans, use up my silhouette with this kit as well. So we're going to see if I will be able to be successful in that. And then I found this Switchboard Pink Paisley. Now this has very different colors of green and blue, but it does have the navy and it does have the pink and the brown. So I'm guessing, and also this chipboard that's very neutral. So I'm hoping to use at least some parts of it, not if not all. Probably not all because they would match the color scheme. Okay, so for tools, of course, I want to use my Cameo and then circle punch. Again, channeling kind of a Paige Evans, see what I can do with circle punches and with just little bits of pattern paper. We'll see how that goes. And then I also have, I know that this specific Paige Evans line had buttons, but again, I wanted to do stash dive. And so I have these, as you can see, never been used, Doodlebug, just a collection of pink buttons, and so I'm hoping that I can use some of it. And of course I pulled out some twine because I like to finish up my buttons with twines. And I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast because I'm seeing this red button that's saying that I'm very low on battery, so I hope that I'll be able to make it with this video without having to stop it because my battery died. Anyways, this is a Bella Boulevard kind of enamel doodads, I guess it's called, and it has that green color that I was looking for, so I'm going to use that. And then I also have this new to me Project Life flare badges. I've been wanting to use this. It has some flowers in there and it has the orange and some of the other colors from the kit, so I'm hoping that that will work. And then I have some wood items here. These are from what We Are Memory Keepers. I forgot what it's called, but this was the only one that's left in my stash, so I'm hoping I could finish that off. And then these ones are just wood cutouts from Heidi Swap, and I'm hoping to use that as well. Of course, I can color these up if I wanted to just change it up and not use the wood. And then because the flower theme, I pulled this. This one's really old. These ones are Creative Memories flowers, and I'm sure I'm not going to be able to use these brown ones, but I'm thinking I can use at least use some of these kinds of flowers right here. And then I have the buttons, so I can use the buttons as my center, so I'm hoping to use some of these paper flowers that I have. And then I just have this bunch of chipboard elements from just previous projects that I've used it, and I just have little bits of it left. And I love that it has glitter, the blue kind of turquoise glitter in there, hoping to use that on. If I don't use all of the stuff in this little pack of chipboard embellishments, I'm totally fine with that, but at least I put it on my table to kind of at least, you know, bits and pieces, pull it out so I can use it without it being in my stash for so long before I touch it again. Now this last ones, these are little bits and pieces from a Project Life value kit from Heidi Swap that I purchased at Michael's. And I'm sorry, but I don't remember what collection it was, but it was one of those value kits, you know, those $14.99 value kits, and it had gold in them, so I don't know if that helps. Anyways, it also had some diamonds, and it had the colors of the layouts, I mean of the color scheme that I was going for. So I'm hoping that that will work. It has some little bits of stars and arrows, and so I hope that I can use that as just a little bit of accent to my page. My main focus here is really to work on the pattern papers, because that is kind of like when I think about Paige Evans, that is what I think of. Is she usually really is very she uses her papers really in a very creative way, and so I hope to channel that in this kit. And that is my homemade August 2000 kit. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them as fast as I can. And I hope that you will stay tuned in the month of August to see some process videos that is using up this kit. I will see you when I see you. Bye, guys.